Hey guys, what's up? Hope everybody is well. In the last video, you guys have notified me that you guys wanted a video on the Arbiter's Blitz event, so I decided to make a video on the Arbiter's Blitz event. In this video, I am going to talk about some tips and strategies you guys can use in this event, and also my opinion about the event. You guys know that this event is kinda different from the other events. Its battles are in the survival mode and they give some skills after one or two battles, and they give 4 skill until the final battle. And because of this event battles are in the survival mode, the time is needed to finish the battles as well as than the previous events, but the difficulty is way harder because the life every time gets low, and without the skills it wouldn't increase. That's why it's way harder than the previous ones. So it's kind of tough to defeat the final boss of the event and get the 30 points to complete the Arbiter Blitz. So my advice is, guys, you guys register for the event, enter the battle and surrender, and repeat this process until the Arbiter Blitz event is complete, because when you complete the Arbiter Blitz event, it will give you 450 points in the Arbiter's Marathon, and it's the kind of lot of point because there are only two options to get the point, either battle or this way, and the battles gives very few points. So it is I think a good way to complete the Arbiter's Blitz event. And don't use the keys you get from the Arbiter's Blitz event, because I think that after the Arbiter's Marathon event is covered, they are going to give an event like that will give points from opening this chest. So it's wise to save up those chests, and if they don't give the event, you guys can open it, or you can open it now. It's your opinion, it's your will. And guys, definitely complete the Arbiter's Blitz event, because it will give, if you complete it regularly, it will point up to like 2700 to 3000 at the end of the Arbiter's Marathon, which will help you to reach the 3500 milestone. And for even further, it's kind of impossible for the free-to-play players, but it's possible for the pay-to-play, because they buy a lot of gems and you can use this gem. And as for the rewards, guys, they are giving dice from the Arbiter's Marathon, which you can use to color your weapon set, and I hope they will give a weapon set from the legendary pack, but I don't know if they give die from the legendary pack also. That will be a huge waste of our time, so I hope they give legendary cards. And for the battles, first I used the Legion armor, but with my weapons that I used, but it was only able to give me to 3 to 4 wins. After that, I used the Herald's armor, which helped me to increase it to 5 to 6. And after I saw a video where he used the Dynasty armor and Hideo Katana to defeat the final boss, so I decided to use the Dynasty armor, and it has helped me to reach like 7 win and even the final boss. But the final boss is way harder because of the vicious cycle. Every time I hit her, she gets even stronger, so it's kinda way harder to defeat that. So I wasn't able to defeat her until now. And for the weapons, first I used the Dynasty weapon Shuanggo, which though kinda good, but it wasn't able to elevate my winning streak more than 5 to 6. Then I used the Ancestor Sword, the two-handed giant sword, which works better than the Shuanggo and leads to my 6 win. After that, I used the Hideo Katana, which has helped me to reach the final portion of the battle, but still it also matters on the other things. And I'm using the Dynasty armor because of the perk regeneration and spurt, which will give you 7% of shadow energy by moving. That's why I'm using that. And guys, I also come out with a strategy which you will need to use your Herald's armor, but because I don't have the purse, I didn't use it. To use this strategy, you will need the Herald's 2 purse, which are the 2 healing purse. One is called Shadow Remedy, which will give you 60% of health back when you enter the shadow form, and it can be used for once, but since it gives 60% health back, it is way useful in this event. And second is transfusion, which will give you 30% of the health damage. It will give you 30% of health of the damage dealt by shadow moves. And that's why I come up with this strategy. Though I don't say it's a foolproof, but you guys can try it. Since I don't have the purse, I wasn't able to try it. And as for other things, guys, now I'm going to give you some tips about the arbiters and how to defeat them. Guys, first I'm going to give you some tips about the Topaz arbiter, which condition is the venomous touch. Every time you touch it, you will get poisoned, and the more you touch it, the more poison will enter your body and your health will deplete way faster. So guys, to battle this, you have to use one powerful strike. Every time you use one powerful strike, then dodge or block his attacks, then other, and don't use the shadow moves until you have depleted his health to half. And when his health is half, then use 2 or 3 shadow moves, which will deal a huge amount of damage. But don't use the shadow moves of the armor, dynasty armor, because it will uses rapid hit, and the more you hit it, though the damage wouldn't be that great, but the venom will enter you much greater and it will instantly wipe out your health. And guys, then you have to watch out for the obsidian arbiter, because his weapon does a huge amount of damage by some hits, and the eclipse condition is kind of tricky. So when the condition is triggered, just avoid him as much as possible, and after the condition is over, try to defeat him as fast as possible. Then you have to watch out for the amethyst arbiter, because though his damage return isn't that great, but his ranged weapon, which fires like a meteor, does a huge amount of damage. So you guys have to try to avoid that. And after this, you guys have to be careful at the shipyard arbiter, not because of his shadow energy, it regains fast, because of his shadow moves. So if you have your shadow energy, try to use the shadow moves and try to defeat him as quick as possible. And for the other arbiters, I think they aren't that tough for you guys, so you guys can defeat them easily. Okay guys, so that's for all the tips I have for you, and it has to depend on you to defeat them and your skills to defeat the arbiters and reach the final battle. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoy it, subscribe and press the bell icon to stay connected for more videos like this. And guys, now enjoy the rest of the video where I fight the arbiters.